Hey, what's up guys? It's Apollo and here with me is the Ryan King, and we have a special announcement. Today we are announcing the 2v2 tournament.
Oh my.
Oh my.
2v2. Ridiculous.
2v2.
2v2 tournament. This is unheard of. Blasphemy.
So we're pretty excited, and we just wanted to go over basic rules and how to sign up and everything. And
covering all the basics.
Yeah, compared
all
to
the important information.
All the importance. Compared to the other tournament, there is quite a lot of changes, different rules and new stuff we're gonna do. But basically, let's start off with how to sign up. Basically, you are going to comment on this video, either on mine or the Ryan King's, and I'm focusing on this peasant charge.
Yeah, we're having a peasant brawl between the red and the blue, France and England.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Oh, you are charging me. How dare you, sir?
I know. Okay, anyways, you can sign up. Just say on the comments you're going to be with so-and-so as a team. We're going to need a team name, and we also want to know if you're a European or North American team, just for fun, basically. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We can maybe like organize the battles here based on your location. I don't know, but
we'll try to have an appropriate time so it's not too late.
Yeah.
For you European people.
So I guess I'll go over that one more time. We want a team name and the 2 players you're playing as. Once you sign up for the tournament, you're signed up. You are written down. You are part of the tournament. So please, if you're gonna sign up, please commit to it. And what else? What else?
Well, I guess we'll start with some of the things we're doing in this tournament. We're gonna have. This is a 2v2, and one of the things you have to play as different teams. So you and your opponent cannot play as the same exact faction. It's just
right.
You have to try.
So if you're Spain, your teammate can't play as Spain. So basically,
exactly.
Yeah, so you can't copy.
So you're gonna have to share, guys. All right, share your Spain.
Yeah. There's gonna be banning. We're gonna allow 1 ban per team.
Yeah, and this is definitely a great rule that we're throwing in that has that tournament feel going for it. So each team is allowed 1 ban, so you and your teammate get to decide who you're going to ban, so your opponents can't bring that nation. So you can choose, hey, I don't want my opponents to bring Venice, so no one on that team can bring Venice, which is really cool.
Yeah. So basically, it's gonna start off by like one team saying, all right, we're banning like Spain. Nobody can play Spain for that match. And then the other team will go and they'll get to ban a team. So on. It's pretty basic. So you want to just go over the rules and be done
big
with this
one.
mess?
One thing we didn't really mention is the money setup, which is really important. This is going to be a 25K per team tournament. So that's 12,500 florins per player, which last tournament we actually did 30,000 florins per team, but this time we wanted to do a little less. This is a 2v2, and we want to see different armies, and bringing less money, or not different armies, different unit types and different builds, and bringing less money is the best way to produce that result. So,
yeah, so we're gonna stick with this money amount as well. We're not gonna change it. So 25,000 per team.
Exactly.
All right. I guess we'll go over the rules really quick. For Western factions, that is, you know, Spain, Portugal, England, all of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 6-2 cav. Oh wait, I'm getting interrupted here. Shut up. No, it's gonna be 6-2 cav, no art, and 2 guns. So we're changing it up. We're allowing guns, but only a max 2, and that includes mounted guns. But of course, if you bring mounted guns, that counts for your skirmish
gun unit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Or yeah, skirmish gun.
Yeah.
So, We also have rules for specifically nations, Middle Eastern nations, and others who can bring naffatuns. So they have max 4 naffatuns. They also have the rule of max 2 guns as well. Now, something different, specifically to the Mongols and Timurids, they can actually bring 7-3 cav. It's not 6-2 for them. Due to the fact that they are more skirmish style factions, so we thought it would be unfair if they could only bring 6 cavalry when it doesn't play to their strengths at all.
Yeah, so it's gonna be this, like Ryan said, applies to the Mongols and the Timurids. It's gonna be 7-3 cav for them. And for the Timurids, only if you want to bring an elephant, we're gonna allow 1 elephant. But if you bring an elephant, you can only get 4 cav. So I know that's kind of confusing, but
yeah, so pretty much if you decide to go for that really expensive unit, that wipes out 3 of those cav that you could potentially bring. So
yeah, it's basically.
And now,
go ahead.
Those cav can be any type.
Right.
Also, they're not just well, I can only bring melee cav. They can be all skirmish cav if you want them to be.
But again, there's a 3 limit on it, so.
Exactly.
Okay. I think that's it. Oh, for Venice, we're gonna allow Venice, but if you play Venice, you can only bring 2 Strads.
Yeah, 2 Strads. That's it. And also, you can only play as them once. You cannot, even if they don't ban, you can only play as Venice once.
Now,
so,
do we want to do that per round or the whole tournament?
The whole tournament. You choose Venice once it's over. So.
You can only play Venice once. Okay.
Yeah, just if any of you who watched our tournament, there's a lot of Venice, so we're trying our best to keep that from.
Is it play once per player or per team?
Per player. It's strictly to the players. So
all right, so
once it's you've used it.
Okay.
You've used your Venice card.
All right, cool. So once you use Venice, you can never use them again. So that's kind of like a band of its own.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think that's it. Team name, comment in this video, either mine or the Ryan King's. Can you think of anything?
Pretty sure we covered just about everything.
Yeah, guys, if you have any questions or concerns... Oh, no, we need to go over how the match is going to play out. Basically, it's a best out of 3. And we are going to do dynamic maps. Like, this is a good map.
That's very important.
This is a good tournament map. We're not going to do the grassy plains. We're going to... Well, actually, we are. But what I'm saying is... Let me get to that. We're going to do dynamic maps. That way, it's like, you have to really... It'll be fun to commentate and watch people act accordingly.
It's going to change how people play. And there's also going to be whole new elements that we didn't really see in the last tournament. One of the big things we didn't really see was the whole maneuver element in the first tournament. You know, terrain didn't play a part of the fight at all. So we'd really like to see that, how players can adapt to different situations. Yeah. So that's our thought behind why we're going to do different maps, not just the standard grassy plain. And plus, you know, for us commentating, it gets a bit boring to just go over the same stuff. And I know for the viewers, it's probably the same exact experience. So our eyes tend to get a little sore.
Yeah, and what we're going to do is Team 1 will go, and then the next round, Team 1 will become Team 2. So basically, they'll start on the opposite deployment side. That way, if there is a terrain advantage, it will equal out in the other round. Now, if it comes to a one win per team, basically, it will go to the 3rd round, which will be played on the grassy plains.
Correct.
So if you win the battle on the grassy plains, you move on to the next round. So we're
that's
hoping,
the deciding map, I guess you could say.
It's like, because it's fair. But I think that's it. I hope a ton of players sign up for this, as many as we can. We're hoping for 4 teams at least.
4 would be great.
Yeah.
So really get yourself a partner, play with someone that you're comfortable with playing with. And if you don't know anybody, get yourself out there and let people know, hey, I'm looking for a teammate. But I'm sure you could find some people and practice online, because we're going to have this tournament in 2 weeks.
Right. On July 12th.
July 12th. So that's a Saturday, which we think would be, I guess, most convenient for everybody, considering it is the weekend.
Yeah.
So you have 2 weeks to, practice online, maybe form a new friendship, and get a team going for the tournament.
Yep. And I think that's it, guys.
Yeah.
So I hope you're excited as much as we are, and we'll see you then.
See you on the battlefield.